Hello and welcome to the Thai food recipes. Today I'm going to show you on how to make Thai orange spicy soup with shrimps and vegetables. This soup is actually called Kang Som in Thai. The ingredients used for this recipe will be listed in the below box. Let's first start with cutting the carrots. Cut the carrots into 3 parts and then cut it again into 4 parts. This way, the carrots in the right size to eat. And of course, looking pretty good too. And then take the cauliflowers, make sure you clean it, pull out all the leaves from it and cut it into the small pieces. I personally prefer small because it's easier to eat and it cooks faster. Here you can see how small it is that I cut. You take the Chinese cabbage and cut it into around, let's say, 1.5 inches long. I think this is sort of the right size to cut, but you can make it bigger, of course. For the morning glory, it is not a must. You don't have to use it, but if you want to use it, then use the Thai morning glory. I'm sure you can find it at the local Asian store, but if you cannot find it, it's okay. It will be as delicious anyway. And here I cut the morning glories into around 1.5 inches long for my soup. For this soup, I also choose to put green beans in it as well because first of all, it's very easy to find in the local grocery stores, and second, it's a good replacement for the yard-long beans, which is commonly found in the Southeast Asia, I believe. So this one would do, and it tastes as delicious as the other beans as well. Make sure you cut it in around 1 inch long. And now with the boiling water, you want to put 150 grams of fish into it to cook. Make sure the water is boiling because we don't want any smell of fish in here. And then when the fish is cooked, you take it out and we will put it in the bowl to mix it with the paste. Here's how I mix the paste with the fish. I just simply use the fork and just smash it all together. It's very easy to do and you don't need any extra equipment. And here's the paste I used. Of course, you can use any other brand, but just make sure it's Kaeng Som paste. And now you put around 600 milliliter of water into the pot and let it boil. Once it's boiling, you put the paste that we have smashed earlier into it. And please be careful of the smell because it can make you sneeze really hard. Well, at least I did. So yeah, just be careful and please don't taste it yet because it's gonna be really spicy. Just wait a little bit, yeah? And after this, you want to put the tamarind paste into it. 3 tablespoons of tamarind paste and 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. Here's the fish sauce looks like, but you don't have to use this brand. And here's the tamarind paste. And of course, you can use another brand. And now when the water starts to boil again, I put the carrots in it. The reason is because first it takes a little while for the carrots to cook, and also I want the sweetness of the carrot to come out. And I personally think that it makes my soup taste better. Yeah, so that's why I put the carrots in first, and later I don't have to add that much sugar in my soup. And next, I want to show you on how I make my shrimp. I of course peel the shrimp and I cut in the middle of the bag and take the black line out. And after the water is boiling, I put the shrimp in. And you want to make sure the water is boiling so there's no fishy smell in the soup. Once the shrimp start to cook a little bit, I put the cauliflowers into the soup. I personally prefer it a little bit crunchier. But if you want it softer, you can put it earlier or at the same time as when you put the carrots in. It's also fine like that if you prefer it. I just like it this way. That's why I do it like this. Once the soup is boiling again, you put 1 tablespoon of sugar into the soup. And of course, at this stage, you want to taste the soup to see if the soup is already good or not. And remember, Thai food is all about tasting. Once the taste is already good, you can now add the rest of the vegetables into the soup. You want to do this at the last stage because you don't want to overcook them. And here, I'm putting all my vegetables in the pot, and this is when I realized my pot is a little bit too small. And yes, because I'm too lazy to change the pot, so I decided to move it a little bit, get the hot water on top of the vegetables so it's cooked a little bit, get softened a little bit, and of course eventually it will fit the pot. Well, I myself let vegetables sit in the pot for about 2 or 3 minutes to get it softened a little bit, and voila, now the soup is ready to be served.